overseas, the only movies that, got brought overseas were like Disney animated movies or Pixar movies or like DreamWorks movies. So I got super attached to them because they reminded me of home, right? And around, I think, I think I was I had no idea what character designer even was, right? All I knew is I wanted to go in this direction. And I talked to my parents about it. And my parents are very Asian, so they're both engineers. Everyone in my family, extended family, is all engineers. So for them to hear me, running to them being like, I want to be an artist, they were very like, oh, okay. Will you be able to eat? Right? So their agreement and their kind of trial run with me was, okay, if you want to be an artist, we know you like anime, but let's learn some foundational skills, right? That was the agreement. If you want to do art, digital art, let's also make sure your basics are really strong, right? So after school, I would go to like a super dingy Chinese art academy, no AC. It's like concrete walls. The teacher's in like the backyard smoking with a potted plant, and then all the students are like huddled around like still life, like freezing cold, and you're just drawing and drawing and drawing. This is a very like, I don't know, typical Asian experience, I think, in China at an art academy. It's a little nicer in the US. But this is what I ended up learning and doing. And I think this is right? Like, I still drew anime on the side. I was not going to draw still life in my free time, but I still learned the foundations, right? I didn't understand at first, but then slowly I grew to understand, like, oh, okay, like, it's not really about drawing realistically. It's actually about seeing better, understanding better, being able to have techniques that help you visualize and explain your thoughts better, right? That's why you learn, like, when you are learning reading and everything, you're learning about how people write, how there's different ways of writing, expressing yourself, right? Same thing. That's what foundation does. It sets the ground for you to be able to express yourself freely without limitations, right? I would have probably been fine if I had just stuck with anime drawing, but because I have a foundation, that actually allows me to adapt even more. My eye is now a little bit more trained, and that only helps, right? So, after all this traditional drawing, my parents finally, like, I grew out of my graph art. I think I actually broke it because it was very small, right? And I was very aggressive with drawing on it. So one Christmas, I always got these for Christmas because this is the only thing I would ask for Christmas. And I got an Intuos Pro 4, I think, at that time. This was what it was. All wired, not wireless. And this is what I drew on from high school to college, all the way through college, actually. I refused to use a CD because I just love tablets. And you can tell from that difference of learning foundational art, my lines got better, my color got better. This was still in the beginning of, I think, near the end of high school. This is where the skill level went. And then this is, I think, beginning of college, right? I went to Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah and Atlanta campus. I majored in animation, which is actually like full on, like, I'm animating, 2D animating, and I learned 3D animating as well. And when I applied to Savannah College of Art and Design, I still had no idea that character designer was a position. I had no idea business development was a position. I think also because at that time it wasn't very well known. Like, there weren't that many positions like that. It's only in the past like 10 years that it's really started to become that type and develop that way, right? And this was one of the first, I think, drawings that I did. And I finally, it kind of clicked in college. Like, oh, I think this is kind of like where I like to go. I love cute. I love charming. I love like this this warmth type of feel, right? And for me at that time, my backgrounds still weren't very good. So I decided if I can't do backgrounds, I'm going to take photographs of backgrounds and draw on top of it, right? Because that way it still works and it still looks really good. So this is actually in my dorm room. I just like set things up, photos, things with my phone, and then I just drew over it. And this was actually one of my assignments that I ended up doing. Yeah, and then, so I graduated Savannah College of Art and Design in 2015. I graduated with a aspiration to work in animation, either as a 2D animator or something in 3D, right? Lo and behold, I start working in Atlanta at Primal Screen as an illustrator for the first 2 years after graduating. And that was kind of my first peek into, oh my goodness, you can actually be a character designer. You can actually just like design what gets animated rather than just animating. I actually got hired at Primal Screen to be an animator. Okay, within the first week of working there, I think I hate animating for what I've done. I spent the last 4 years concentrating on animation, and now I don't think I like it. I have to look for a job. And I immediately went to the hiring director and I went, is there room for me to maybe just be a designer? At first, I was just called an illustrator. Someone who designs the pictures and the backgrounds. It was I thrived there.
Juro no decir palabra que no.